I don't want him to watch this video by chance and then, like, be upset. Hello, internet. There is no time like a quarantine to start filming on YouTube again. I guess I'll just, like, talk about my life and fill y'all in with what's happening. I have so many fucking story times about boys and dating and whatever, because for the past year I've been, like, super single, so I've been doing whatever I wanted. And surprisingly enough, I've only had apps for the past, like, 3-4 months. Before that, I was doing everything au natural, finding men at bars for one-night stands, you know, the usual. I've had a couple situations where I've met guys that I've felt like I could really fall for, and I have absolutely self-sabotaged. Which I kind of think is for the best anyway. I've learned the hard way. Summer 2018, when the sociopath convinced me we were going to get married and then ghosted me. If you don't know what I'm talking about, I'll link that video below. That should have been, like, my ultimate life lesson, that when you have feelings that strong that quickly, it's probably not real. But, you know, I like to learn things the hard way. I like when life punches me in the face over and over and over and over again. So I've had some of those situations. Me and 35-year-old guy have been, like, officially really done for real since last March, so, like, a year ago. I did see him a few times in the past, like, 6 months, kind of just for the familiarity, comfort of it, whatever. I don't really know what to say about that, because there wasn't ever really closure. He basically ghosted me in January because he got mad at me about something really stupid, but that was kind of like the up and down of our entire relationship, situationship, whatever you want to call it. He would be mad at me for something, and then I would be apologizing, or I would be upset because he wasn't giving me what I wanted, but he didn't owe me what I wanted because we weren't together. So, moral of the story, it was unhealthy. I think it's, like, for real done. I have a feeling that the second I have, like, a boyfriend one day, he'll conveniently come back from the dead and make my life difficult, so stay tuned. I, for the first time in my life, had a hookup, or whatever you want to call it, who I had zero feelings for, who I think, like, actually liked me. So that was new, to for once be, like, the man in the position, like, have all the power. I hit on a bartender out with friends, like, probably 2 months ago now. Wrote down my phone number on a coaster and gave it to him, and it took him 6 days to text. I lost all hope, but he did text me, and we ended up hanging out, and it went well. And long story short, we, like, hung out and had sleepovers and hooked up over the course of, like, a 6-week period. And if I had had feelings for him, I guess it would have kind of just been going at a good rate, like going towards being something real one day, like everything was on the up and up, but I just didn't like him like that. I don't want him to watch this video by chance and then, like, be upset. There just was, like, a lack of spark connection. Very different backgrounds, different upbringing, different life goals. I just thought for dating, and, like, as serious as I take dating, to me dating is, like, the prerequisite to, like, potentially being together forever, right? I just didn't think, like, him and I could ever be together forever. But I do think that he's an amazing person, and he's awesome, and I hope that him and I are friends forever. I have been substitute teaching for work. Mainly little kids, like first graders, so fucking cute, y'all, but since the pandemic is taking over the world and killing everybody, schools are closed down, so ya bitch doesn't really have a job. Luckily for ya bitch, who is too fucking privileged for her own good, I live in my fucking childhood bedroom with my family. So here we are, struggling, trying to figure out what the next move is. What am I doing with my life? These are the things I ask myself every day. I just want y'all to know that even as, like, a dating coach, which, like, I totally forgot that that was something I was doing, and, like, people were emailing me and paying me for advice, like, kind of on the reg. And then my old Instagram got deleted, so I had to, like, rebrand and make this new one, which follow my new Instagram at Real Brighton Victoria. And I just, like, kind of fell off doing that. But I mean, that doesn't mean that I don't still have all the knowledge and wisdom and great advice that I have. I just wanted to share this story of self-sabotage, I guess, for lack of better words. Because while it is very fucking embarrassing, it is also proof that I am human. I'm not perfect. I fuck up with guys. But I think the difference between me and most people is that I am like very self-aware of when I fuck up and why I fucked up. There was a dude who I kept running into by complete chance at bars over like a 4-month period. And I was kind of like, maybe that's like a sign that me and him are like supposed to know each other, because I'm like super lame like that, right? Like I think everything has meaning and that everything's a sign and that everything has a greater purpose and it was all meant to be, and I do really believe all that stuff. So if I run into the same person 4 times over 3 months by chance, I'm gonna think maybe the universe is trying to put us together. I'm hanging out with him after a Sunday fun day, and just like 3 or 4 weeks ago, before all this shit really hit the fan, and I didn't put out. That's something I've been doing lately, is like not putting out when I actually feel like I could like someone or have a connection with them. And it's been working really great for me. The bartender I hit on and then ended up not liking, I hung out with him 2 times without sleeping with him. Waited for the 3rd time as the charm for that shit. This dude who I'm talking to about now, I ran into 3 times, slept over with him after Sunday Funday, didn't put out, didn't even touch his weenie, don't even know what it looks like, honestly, okay? But him and I had such a great connection, at least at like a friendship level, that I felt like him and I would for sure go somewhere someday. But we texted for like a week after that sleepover, and then I ran into him at the following Sunday Monday because we are sicko-degenerates alcoholics. Honestly, don't recommend this lifestyle, but it's fucking fun. I ran into him and he said hi to me, probably because I was talking to another guy, which was amazing. I love how that played out for me. Thank you, God. Thank you. To be talking to a man while another man is trying to get my attention. I love that for me. He said hi to me and we hugged, and he was like, I'm here with a bunch of friends. Like, what are you doing? I'm like, I'm with my friends. Let's squat up. Let's hang out. And then like we didn't hang out, and I saw him like macking on other girls at the bar, and that's fine because you can do what you want to do. But he was also like kind of like not going out of his way at all to hang out with me, so clearly he like didn't want to be like flirty with me, tied down to this girl that he has like this flirtation with when he wants to be flirting with all the girls. That's fine, but it was just like super obviously awkward. Like, I'm not stupid, I can tell if someone's like not trying to hang out, but like also you said hi to me. See, that's where things get confusing. That's where women go crazy. That's where women get confused. Like, why the fuck are you gonna come up to me and talk to me, where otherwise I probably wouldn't even know you were here, if you don't even want to talk to me or hang out with me? You just want to go talk to bitches, okay? Go talk to bitches. Don't come flag me the fuck down. The fuck? But I could tell the vibe was weird, so I texted him like 6 hours later, obviously wasted. Like, I'm not stupid. I feel like you're not about it, no mo. And this motherfucker never replied, and that is what I call a very sad story. Never replied, so clearly that's not ever gonna go anywhere. See, that's the struggle of like waiting to put out, and then the guys were like, yeah, you didn't put out, I don't like you enough to like put in the work for you to put out, which is, I mean, that's the point of doing it, right? To see who cares enough to like wait around with you not sucking their dick. But also, I feel like sometimes when you do put out, then boys keep you around more because they know that you put out. So it's a constant battle in the modern dating world of when do I and when do I not be a slut, you know? You never know what's gonna work best for you in your favor. R.I.P. Bye, dude. So now, to my never-ending love fest, which is just crazy because I honestly didn't go looking for these fucking people, you know? See, that's what I'm saying. You don't even need apps. It's just like I'm dodging dick. Like, they're just fucking coming at me. Remember Fruit Ninja? That's what I imagine. Just like fucking dicks, dildos flailing the fuck at me, and we just like slicing that shit in half, and like blood going everywhere. Just, I must thank fuck. Now, this is a true story. September 2018, I was drunk as a fuck on my couch. I don't even know how I was this drunk for just like being alone in my house this day, but whatever, I'm wild. Drunk as fuck on my couch, go on Tinder, basically like just want to immediately find someone who's good looking enough to come to my house and have sex with me. I spent like 5 minutes on Tinder, right swiping, matching, messaging, message this dude. I'm like, I'm drunk and horny, here's my address, come fuck me. The guy's like, for real? The fuck, bitch? What? Is this real life? And I'm like, yes, this is real. Come, find out, see, am I gonna kill you or am I gonna fuck you? It's a mystery. So he comes, we bone. I have not a lot of memory of our interaction because I was fucking wasted, okay? One night stand, don't give a fuck, don't have intentions of ever talking to this dude again. Fast forward to now, which is a year and a half later, and this dude literally, okay, I'm, bless his soul, not trying to make him look crazy, but this guy literally texted me so many times for the past year and a half to just like reach out, I guess, stay in touch. I guess I probably delivered bomb-ass sex because I was so fucked up. That's the thing, when you have sex with someone for the first time and you're fucking obliterated. You know, when I'm fucked up like that, my porn star side of me is gonna come out, y'all. I'm gonna be delivering the best of sex because I'm performing. That's what I'm doing. And then he has sex with me sober and realized that my regular sex is really not as great. So I probably did porn star sex. I probably blew his fucking mind. So he was like attached, like obsessed with the pussy. I don't know. So he like texted me so many times up until like now. And then because of quarantine, because of coronavirus, I was like, I have actually nothing else to do. So why don't I actually reply to this dude for the first time since Nam? We start talking, our conversation's going pretty well. I invite him to hang out with me and a friend. We hang out, it goes hunky-dory. Then we hung out again a couple days ago, and no, I haven't put out yet, but like, I know that he has really high expectations for it because he got porn star right, but you know, alas, he's gonna get what he's gonna get. But still haven't put out, and I do like him. Like, I can confidently say that I have a crush on this boy. I'm also not looking for a relationship though, like it actually terrifies me. Like, I'm not trying to be like cool, but being like, oh my god, I'm scared of a relationship. Like, no, for real, y'all. 35-year-old guy thing was on and off for like years, literally, ever. So emotionally draining. I like being single, I like being able to do what I want. I like going out and getting fucked ass up and not having to like worry about someone else's feelings. Again, I'm a hoe. So it is scary because, like, do I want to take that plunge? Like, do I want to be committed to someone? And I can totally understand now how men being like, I don't want to date, it's not you, I just don't want to date, period. Because they're scared of commitment, and honestly, it is really fucking scary. I just like being single. It's not because I'm scared I'm going to be tied down to someone and then find someone better. Like, I don't think there's always someone better around the corner. I think what you find is probably pretty good, and then you put in the work to make it the best that it can be. I haven't had that since 35-year-old guy, and it scares me / genuinely, for real, saddens me to think of me having met someone or even being close to meeting someone or whatever, and having those feelings for someone new, because then that means I'm like really, really moving on. And it's like, I don't even know if I want to be fully moved on, and here it's been like a fucking like year, right, since it was officially like called off between me and 35-year-old guy, even though I did last see him in January before he ghosted me, because that's how he handles situations. I don't know, it's so fucking unhealthy. Like, I shouldn't even want it for myself, but it's like, I don't want to ever move on because I always want the door to be open. Like, you know, I don't want to shut the door, I want to leave the door cracked a little bit. And is that healthy? No! Is that gonna fuck up my headspace? Yes! Why do I do this to myself? Nobody fucking has any idea. Like, literally, y'all. But it does make me sad because I always will, like, wonder what if, because I wanted to date this person who wouldn't officially date me, and like, I saw a future with this person, and I saw a future like with this person's kid being in my fucking life. So that's also part of the scariness of feelings or a relationship, is because then I'm like closing the door on 35-year-old guy for sure, and that's fine. I'm capable of doing that, but it really, really, really makes me sad. But then again, I try to tell myself that whatever's meant to be will be, and you can't mess up anything that is meant for you, and timing is everything, and all the other super cliche quotes that actually have a lot of meaning. If I'm supposed to be with him, I'm still gonna be with him one day. I could like get a boyfriend tomorrow and maybe date a guy for 2 years and then break up, and then in 5 years, 35-year-old guy back in my life. You never know how life's gonna go. I don't know. Other than that, like, I feel like that's been like it. My social life is extremely fulfilled. I like have all these amazing friends, which I definitely manifested for myself, but I had to put myself out there, go out into the world, actually leave my house as someone who used to be such an introverted homebody. Wow, I just said that so weirdly. I had to put myself out there and like really try, which just goes to show that I can probably manifest like actually anything that I want for myself in my life. I just have to try. And I've been having a lot of issues lately with like just trying anything. It's like my fear of failure is seriously winning, and that makes me sad because I like preach that we shouldn't be afraid of anything and like go for your dreams, and who gives a fuck if you fail, because everyone's opinion doesn't matter. And yes, that's all completely true, and I'm self-aware again enough to realize this. Y'all follow all my social media. Thanks. Happy quarantining.